Oh gosh. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Uhw TV. We are here live in Raleigh, North Carolina, and we already got the street fight between Cam Witt and Duncan Riley underway. They started fighting before the show could even start, ladies and gentlemen. We do apologize for bringing you this match right after the bell, but here we are. Gosh, and ladies and gentlemen, if you saw World Tournament Royal Pain, then you know that these two were out there absolutely slugging it out at the top of the stage. Therefore, we got ourselves a street fight here tonight. The rules of this match are as follows, ladies and gentlemen. There are no disqualifications, no countouts. The only way to win is by submission or pinfall, and that can be anywhere in or out of the ring or the arena for that matter. And just judging by the way this thing started off, it just may end up outside of the arena. Huge sledgehammer-like shot to the back. Cameron Witt, a huge garbage can shot right to the skull. Now Duncan setting up that trash can on the guardrail somehow in a very odd way. Oh no. Dear Lord Jesus! Power bombing Cam Witt on that guardrail with the trash can, the so-called to break the fall, if you will. Look at this again. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, we didn't even get a chance to properly start the show tonight. These two started fighting at the ramp before we could even get the show started here. My goodness, this is absolutely out of control. These two big behemoths with nothing to stop them. Only thing between them is air and opportunity. As Duncan Riley sends Cam Witt into that guardrail, ladies and gentlemen. I am your commentator for tonight, Elliot Porter. We are live here in Raleigh, North Carolina. United Hardcore Wrestling underway tonight. We have a huge episode for you tonight as Jackson Bates defends. Oh my gosh, wait, huge super kick there and the Destroyer did not budge, but he did there. With that huge 300-pound plus drop kick from Cam Witt, sending Duncan Riley into that guardrail. And now, at the utility table, out at ringside, making sure he gets rid of everything, including that water bottle. Now Cam Witt looks incensed on destroying the Destroyer. Oh no, and oh my gosh, and what's Cam gonna do? Huge shot to the face, and a midsection kick, and now, oh my gosh, huge DDT on that utility table, out at ringside. Cam Witt, oh my gosh! And I don't know what's come over Cam Witt these past few months, but he has just been crashing out, so to speak, and it seems to be ever since that moment on Monday Night Mayhem when Crom the Machine's chokeslam Cam Witt through the ring mat. That seems to have been what sparked it all. This new attitude in Cam Witt. And now the crowd chanting, the Uhw TV crowd here in Raleigh, telling Cam what they want, and the crash out is gonna give it to him. As a chair and many more weapons enter this fight. But hold on now, Duncan Riley catching the foot and a huge forearm to the jaw. Cam Witt, oh my gosh, followed up by a chop that you can hear outside of the arena where this match may end up. And now, Duncan Riley with a huge power bomb on that debris in the ring, and once again delivering another one into him. Oh my God! Dropping him right on his knee. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna follow it up with some stiff chair shots here. All those chairs that Cam Witt pulled from up under the ring now being used on him. Oh, you can just hear those gunshot-like like chair shots to the spine, absolutely sickening to listen to, and I can guarantee much worse to take. And now, and ladies and gentlemen, we saw Duncan Riley first make his initial appearance on the Epic Studios at World Tournament when he showed up alongside Chase Albright, all people. Oh my gosh! And I think the lip of that chair must have caught Cam Witt right there. Oh, and it did. He's gushing. Oh, and here we go. Those rolling cutters by Cam Witt. Now looking for a third here, I presume. Wait a minute. No, my gosh! Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, Duncan Riley showing up alongside Chase Albright, of all people. Oh my gosh, I can't win. Showing off a moonsault, and now he's gonna climb up to the top again. He's gonna do it again. Oh my gosh, and a swanton bomb. And that has gotta be it. That is all she wrote. Oh, and a kick out at 2 by Duncan Riley. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, Cam Witt, after everything he's been through, I mean, just showing a new attitude here and across Epic Mayhem Wrestling and United Hardcore Wrestling. Oh, no. Oh, and look at it. Oh my gosh, you can hear those shots to the esophagus of Duncan Riley, and another rolling cutter to put him away. 1, 2, oh! And he kicked out at 1 here. Just barely peeling his shoulder from off the mat, off of the UHW logo in the center of that ring mat, but he got his shoulder up nonetheless, and this fight will continue. And for what it's worth, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know if I want to see that necessarily. I mean, these two are tearing each other apart, and they just might tear this place down while they're at it. Now Cam Witt gearing up for something huge here in a huge midsection knee strike to Duncan Riley as he delivers a huge chop and a huge hard right hand to the jaw. Oh, and another skillet-like chop to the chest. And Cam with the jaw-breaking punch, and Duncan just hitting him back. It's hard to keep up here with these huge shots. Oh! And Cam Witt delivering a headbutt to the destroyer here. Oh, and Duncan Riley pulling himself up in the corner, and you see nothing but blood pouring down his face. And it seems that Cam Witt is bleeding even more now here. Opening himself up more with that headbutt. And a powerbomb into the corner where that table was propped up. Dear Lord. This thing is going 100 miles per minute, and I don't know what's going to stop these two. And now Cam Witt with a flurry of offense. Oh, and Duncan gets the knees up to the spine of Witt here. And now a lariat missed, and it hits the second one to the back of the head. Now just gonna toss Cam Witt over his head here. Oh, and now slamming the head to the mat. They don't call him the Destroyer for no reason. I mean, absolutely. Just bringing it to Cam Witt here. These two have been fighting since before the show even opened up tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're just joining us. Oh my, and now, oh, and Duncan Riley burying those Timberlands into the jaw and the chin of Cameron Witt as he spills to the outside. And like I said, Duncan Riley showing up with Chase Albright of all people in efforts to help Isaiah Morale secure the win, and it seemed to be by the orders of Jackson Bates. But oh my gosh, and a huge knee drop. Oh wait! Oh my God! Sickening. This has got to be stopped. Yeah. Okay. Duncan gonna go for the cover. Oh my God! What? And now Cameron Witt kicking out at 1. After that sickening backbreaker followed up by that sidewalk slam on the concrete. He's back up to his feet. Oh my Lord. Oh! Good Lord in heaven. Now Cam Witt, after being dropped,
get the fuck out of the way.
Barking orders at the referee to get out of his way. I mean, after being dropped on that concrete via sidewalk slam, just as bad as being dropped on the sidewalk of the meat streets out here at Raleigh. And now Cameron Witt once again. Oh my God! Willing to sacrifice his own body to ensure that Duncan Riley sustains every bit of damage that Cameron Witt has had for him tonight. And look at this. Look at this effortlessly spinning around with that dead weight on his shoulder. Now, he's going to continue to do it here. I don't know what's gotten into this guy. And now wait! Oh my God! The fireman's carry slam after spinning him around through the utility table. Falls count anywhere in a street fight, but it's not gonna end it. It's not gonna end yet. Cameron Witt and Duncan Riley face to face. Oh! And not for long, and Duncan Riley absolutely floors the crash out with a sledgehammer-like swing to knock him off his feet. I don't even think I've gotten a moment to breathe here watching this, ladies and gentlemen. And now it seems to be that Duncan is going to take Cam Witt backstage. As I said, this is a falls count anywhere in a street fight. But no, it looks like he's going to set him up there at the top of the stage and going over where all the utilities used for the show are in standby. Cameron Witt finding a chair and just launching it at the face of the Destroyer. Gonna take it. Oh my God! That star on that ladder. I think that the foot of that ladder clipped Duncan's upper back there. Now it looks as if Cam Witt has more in mind here, and it does not look good for the Destroyer here as he's. Oh no! And Cameron Witt gonna set him on that table. Oh, huge shot to the midsection to ensure that he stays down. What is Cam going for here? Ladies and gentlemen, this is just absolutely out of control. And if you're Cam, can you blame him? I mean, everything he's been through and what he's seen his friends go through. I mean, Trey Mercer suffering a death by numbers at World Tournament. Isaiah Morale kicking him in the head. Carter Young getting his belt stolen. And X seemingly leaving EMW. But what is Cam looking? Oh no! He's climbing the Titantron! He's on top of the screen! Oh, Cam, don't do it! Cam, think about it! Oh my God, did he miss? At the last second, Duncan Riley moved out of the way. High risk, high reward situation there. And Cam Witt paid a hell of a lot there. Look at this again. Scaling the trim of that Titantron there. And look at this, went for a huge splash. And went smack dab through the table onto the concrete. Let's look one more time. Jeez Louise, look at that. I cannot believe what is unfolding in front of my eyes, ladies and gentlemen. But wait, Duncan Riley, oh my God, and I think the back of Cam's head clipped that ladder. The back of Cam's head clipped that ladder. Oh no, no, oh my God. 1, 2, 3. Oh, thank God that is over. goodness. Let's take a look at some of these replays. I cannot believe what just unfolded in front of my eyes. I mean, we didn't even get the bell, the opening bell of this match televised because these two were already fighting. Then the things that they did to each other here tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is going to haunt them forever. And they both left a piece of themselves here in this arena tonight. Especially Cam went with this death-defying mindset that he's developed. I mean, look, just climbing the Titantron here, scaling it, and going for a huge splash, high risk, high reward. And it looks like Cam risked it all. Oh, and look at that. That pile driver right there. Oh my God. Right on that concrete, and that will end your night and perhaps your career. And Cam Witt has not moved an inch after that. The measures that these two had to go through tonight to put one another away. I mean, gosh. Duncan Riley walks away not unscathed, but he does walk away with the victory here tonight. Right after this, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen, we just landed in Geneva. Yeah, that's in Switzerland.
I'ma travel the globe, you keep the block hot, driver. Open the door for me, my hand hurt, find us. We playing hide and seek with the passports. Where the fuck we at? Oh, the pilot gotta remind us, yeah. The luggage is piling, I need a close to wear. So many stinkies sit in my wallet, look like a folding chair. The Cartier so light on my body, thought I floated here. We boated here, it's Tunchi and Tyler, but call me Baudelaire, yeah. Out in Switzerland, travel with my bitches, yeah, we kissing, dog. I love when she let me rub her like Michelin. 100 grand to sleep on the bird, the wings are whistling like... Man, they ain't listening. We cross the line like immigrants and benefit from it. Keep on stunting on these niggas, make them sick to their stomach, man. Y'all don't understand. Fish so fresh that you can taste the same. Yeah, we getting lost, but we know who we aim. Bada, son. Treat that last part like you niggas ain't saying nothing.
Excuse me, pardon me. The wind it blows so hard at me, like Mother Nature arguing about some baby father beef, and I'm stuck in the middle of the sandwich like slaughter me. Got my middle fingers to the cameras that's recording me from y'all to me. Brrr. The speed of my blow, I'm so greedy, I'ma eat my own flow. And I'm in need of a flow, I'ma eat me a rap, but I might as well eat me a hoe. Yeah, moolah, bitch.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the broadcast right here, UHW TV live in Raleigh, North Carolina. And before the break, we saw that epic battle between the Destroyer and the Crash Out. But up next, ladies and gentlemen, we do have a scheduled interview. And turn your attention to the Tron here as I welcome Bree George and Sabrina Watkins. And we were meant to be met here with Heather Ray as well, but she seemingly did not show up tonight. So I will further conduct the interview with just you two ladies.
Cut off their microphones. Cut off their microphones before they put this entire audience to sleep with their boring-ass, whiny voices. No one cares what you guys have to say. This place revolves around me. All right, listen up, Sabrina and Bree. You two losers might have gotten lucky jumping me, but you're nothing on the grand scheme of things. I'm already a world champion. And damn right I'm selfish because I'm coming for the UHW championship too. And I always get what I want.
Oh my God, wait. And a chair just flew at Heather. It's Bad Amy. It's Bad Amy. Ever since that championship match they had has been on site with these two. Oh, they're bumping into the cameraman, ladies. Oh gosh. We're having technical difficulties. Ladies and gentlemen, one moment here. Good Lord. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the broadcast. Here we are back online here, and I just want to turn your attention, shifting gears here, to a show that we had about 3 days ago out in a non-televised event in Reading, Pennsylvania. And ladies and gentlemen, there is the very ostentatious Curtis Donovan. And tonight he wanted to prove himself as a longtime UHW roster member. He has not yet had his debut in the new revamped, new and improved UHW. And he is looking to make a big splash here tonight on this edition of UHW TV. But first, we are going to hear what he has to say.
For those that do not know who I am, allow me to introduce myself. I am the Rumble Rose, the greatest femboy of pro wrestling, Curtis Donovan. And I'm just came to UHW about Epic Studios to show my craft is the best that you can see. You see, I have the prosmamic and the charisma and the fashion to show the world that I can go. So I don't care that you send somebody to face me. I don't even care if it's Jackson Bates. I don't care if it's Nino Planta. I don't care if it's Kenny Weed. As long as you have somebody that can handle the rumble, that handle the roso, that the charisma, or the fashion, or the sign of my marks and class can really deal with me. So whoever you got in the back, bring them out right now, because I can go one-on-one with anyone you send out to me.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the challenge has been set by the Rumble Rose, Curtis Donovan. Oh my Lord. And Curtis Donovan may have just put his foot in his mouth. Ladies and gentlemen, the tenacious beast. And if you watch the first installment of UHW TV, then you saw what this man is capable of, and the things that he is able to do inside of that ring are absolutely blood-curdling. A man that size should not be able to move at that speed. I mean, you just saw him running the ropes there. A man that size should not be able to move like that, but he does with ease. And here we go. Opening bell sounds! That's a huge pop-up punch there from the tenacious beast. And as I said, ladies and gentlemen, this man, oh my gosh, this man, absolutely a force to be reckoned with. And one thing that I noticed that he said, he wants to emphasize the importance on professional wrestling. Forget sports entertainment. This man is all about professional wrestling. Every style of it, he tries to commemorate somehow and represent in some way. Oh, and a huge European uppercut. Very European of him to uppercut him in that manner. And this may be we may be very near the end of this matchup here. But wait a minute, now the Rumble Rose back to his feet, delivering a huge knee strike to the back of the head of Tenacious Beast. And now gonna show off a little bit here in a beautiful handspring moonsault right there, delivered to the Beast. And now, and some huge shots to the body. But hold on, and Tenacious Beast showing him that he can do that as well and more, delivering a huge rolling forearm to the jaw of the Rumble Rose here. And followed up by a huge pump kick in the corner. Placed flush on the chin of Curtis Donovan. And this, We've seen this before. It may be it, but Curtis Donovan found a way out of that sticky situation here. And now, oh my God! All that weight, the weight of the world just about slamming down on the carcass of the Rumble Rose. And now, Tenacious Beast. Oh no, wait! Oh my God! Last time that was it for his opponent, and this time it will be as well. Tenacious Beast with yet another very dominant victory.
Enough is enough with this sports entertainment garbage. This is supposed to be professional. Keyword, professional wrestling. And this is what you offer? This is what you people accept? No. I am here to represent real grappling, technical, lucha, catch, real professional wrestling. And I'm not leaving this ring until I get some real competition. Because my name is Tenacious Beast, and I will save professional wrestling from you.
There you hear it, ladies and gentlemen, Tenacious Beast. Oh, wait a minute. Ladies and gentlemen, I know that music. And that has got to be, and it is, it's Mucker. Mucker, ladies and gentlemen. The Irish Madman is now head to head with the Beast. And this is very interesting. The Beast wanted a worthy opponent, and it seems to have been delivered on his doorstep. Look at these two big men. Wait a, oh my God! And Mucker just floored the Beast! The Beast is down! The Beast is down! He wanted Coppin, he got it!
I'm glad y'all all enjoying the show tonight. And now, without a further ado, please welcome back to United Hardcore Wrestling, Norio Kinshin.
Oh my God! Norio is back in UHW, ladies and gentlemen. And ladies and gentlemen, if you have followed UHW since it has been acquired by Epic Mayhem Wrestling and Epic Studios, then you know that this young man was in the very first installment of UHW TV, the very first match broadcasted in the new UHW, and he is back here home. And he is embracing the crowd, and they are embracing him back. And this is a feel-good moment, ladies and gentlemen. Norio Kinshin. Hold on a second. Oh my God! That is Haru Shibata. And what is he doing here? He is staring a hole through Norio Kinshin as the masses sing along to his war songs. Owner Shade Leota is gonna leave them to it. And this is interesting. Haru Shibata and Norio Kenshin face to face in a UHW ring. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, this is interesting to say. Oh my God! And Haru delivering a headbutt to Norio. Oh no! And he's gonna take his head off. He's gonna take his head off. If you follow this man's career, you know what this move is. Oh, and he missed. Now Norio going for something there. Now Haru going for a clothesline. No, Norio reverse by Haru. And these two are going at it. Norio dropping Haru to his feet, to his knees, off the ropes here. Oh my gosh, and beautiful. But Haru going to thwart the attempt of Norio here. Oh, and he's gonna do the same thing, perhaps better. But no, Norio finds his way out as well. And Haru gonna run at Norio and stopped him in his tracks, and now they are at a stalemate. And the fans seem to love this, and so do I. It looks like we got ourselves a one-on-one match at Rebirth. Norio Kenshin and Haru Shibata. That is gonna be something.
Have his lawyers call me back tonight. I want him here in 3 days.
Hey, Shade, Mr. Leota, did you catch my match earlier? If you didn't, it's cool. I know you're super busy and stuff running your wrestling company, and I know that shit's hard, because, you're running a wrestling company, unlike Entertainment Mayhem Wrestling over there. Yeah. Anyways, well, my match earlier, did you see it? I tried my best, and yeah, I think it was pretty well. I think I did pretty good.
I'm gonna say this one time, G. You interrupt me while I'm in the middle of a conversation again, and I'll have my hitters come spin you. I'm not my father. I don't waste my time on sycophantic dullards like yourself. The only reason you on my show at all is because your pre-existing deal carried over and it's cheaper to keep you until your contract ran out. Because you don't belong here. You belong over there in EMW, where they constantly make fools of people who let them. Yeah, I saw your match. It was ass. But you won. So congratulations. Now get the fuck out of my face. Better yet, let me move around if I do something to you.
And back here live in Raleigh, North Carolina, ladies and gentlemen, for some more UHW. And harsh words there from Shade Leota. And I don't know what's been getting to him as of late, but harsh interaction there between him and Jordan McKay 3 days ago. But shifting gears here, up next is our main event of the evening. Who will challenge the UHW World's Heavyweight Champion Jackson Bates to a championship match here tonight? We are going to see right now. And there he is. The United Hardcore Wrestling Champion of the entire world, the flag bearer Jackson Bates. And as you know, ladies and gentlemen, this man joined forces with Shade Leota not too long ago, which led to him becoming the champion. Oh! And don't get it twisted, ladies and gentlemen, this championship was not handed to Jackson Bates by any means. By any means, in any sense of the word, it was absolutely earned. If you saw the last episode of UHW TV, you can attest to that because you watched Jackson Bates take on Human Galaxy in a hell of a one-on-one match, an absolute classic match, ranked at 11 for all-time EMW matches in the modern era, and it sure did deliver, ladies and gentlemen, and that championship was earned by that very man who is wearing it here tonight. And being the fighting champion he is, defending this belt on non-televised events, absolutely taking pride in being a champion. And tonight he looks to continue that trend by scouring the world, seeing who is worthy of stepping in there, who is going to make this championship mean something by having these memorable professional wrestling bouts. That seems to be the emphasis that Jackson Bates looks to focus in on, and the future of United Hardcore Wrestling. And if you saw at World Tournament, the frenemy, so to speak, of this man, Jackson Bates, Isaiah Morale also secured a World Heavyweight Championship, the EMW World Championship, after going for a perfect 4-0 during EMW week. And now both Jackson Bates and Isaiah Morale are world champions at the same time, and this seems to be a part of a larger plan by Jackson Bates and Shade Leota. Coming in with Duncan Riley and Chase Albright of all people, and I'm not sure what's going on there. I'm not sure, because if you know the history between Chase Albright, Duncan Riley, Violent Legacy, then you know that was quite odd, but they seem to be on the same page now. So hopefully in just moments we get answers to that. What an image that is. The UHW Heavyweight Champion of the World, Jackson Bates. Looking to make that title mean something, and looking to do that, looking to achieve that very goal by having the best professional wrestling matches in the world. Let's hear what he has to say. I'm gonna show off the belt to the crowd once more. That is a proud champion.
So, UHW? What do you guys want to talk about? No. That's somebody else's shtick on a different show where they also prioritize beating and humiliating women over professional wrestling. See, now here's the thing. My friend, arguably one of my best friends, in Isaiah Morale, stood in a ring just like this one and talked about how he didn't need or want my help or our help, and to stay out of his business. And honestly, I can get with that. It's fair. Of course, coming from him, it's a little rich since he's got something to say about everything I do. But I digress. It's fair. But not when it comes to this thing that I love. This thing that we love more than anything else in the world. I'm talking, of course, about professional wrestling. See, that's where I start to draw a line, because I didn't join forces with Shade Leota to sit down for the landscape I love. I didn't join forces with Chase Elbro to sit idly for the sport that I love. I did it, done it, and am doing it for each and every one of you. Because the thing is that this shit means something to me. This is my life. And trust me, I said it a couple of weeks ago, and I'll say it again. If there is breath in my lungs, I'm making every title I touch in 2026 the most important and most prestigious prize in the industry. Which leads me to UHW. See, I happen to be lacking a sort of challenger right now, and if it's any consolation, they do have big shoes to fill from the whole human galaxy left last episode, but I've been doing it everywhere I go, so if you're back there and you want to fight, there ain't no better time and there ain't no better place than right here, right now.
And there you hear it, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it here first. The United Hardcore Wrestling Champion of the world seeking an opponent for tonight. And who is it gonna be? Oh, and I am ready. Who is it? Who is it gonna be tonight? Who is going to challenge the world's champion in yet another classic match? Oh my! This can't be happening. No! Oh my God! He let him out. Oh my goodness! I don't know if I'm allowed to speak on this explicitly, but how the hell is this guy back in the pro wrestling ring after what he did? After what he's on trial for it? And he's taking the gloves off. He took the gloves off. This is gonna get ugly, and it's gonna get ugly fast, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think this is gonna be another pro wrestling classic like we saw with Human Galaxy. I think this is gonna be a straight up nasty dog fight. And here we go. The bell is sounding, and these two are already throwing shots at each other. These two are already throwing haymakers at Jackson Bates Kingdom. Who's unprotected right there now? Crimson on top, and now Crimson has him, and now he's gonna deliver those heavy shots to the face, unprotected. He took the gloves off before the bell sounded, and now those elbows to the head. Those unprotected elbows to the skull, and oh my God, and look at Jackson's face. He's a mess, man. He's a mess. He's already been cut open. It looks like his eye is swollen. Not even 30 seconds into this, and he's going for F5. Wait a minute here. Wait a minute, the flag bearer finding a way out, and now delivering huge elbows. Wasting no time, and another rolling elbow there. Black flag, miss, huge German suplex into the corner. Jesus. And this, we are barely a minute into this contest, if you want to call it that, ladies and gentlemen. This is brutal what is going on. I mean, I knew there would be a surprise, but of all people, I did not expect Crimson for very obvious reasons. And Jackson Bates up to his feet. Oh, delivering a huge big move. Crimson in a building. To follow it up after Crimson got up right away, mind you. And now grabbing the arm is Jackson Bates. Oh my God, a huge kick to the body and face. And now gonna deliver some more here. And more. And more. And he's not gonna stop. And I don't blame him. I mean, he's in there with a monster. A killer with every sense of the word. And now more of those disgusting kicks to the face. And I think he's drawing blood. I think he's drawing blood on Crimson. And now going for a submission hold, it seems here, but Crimson escaped. And now going for it. Oh my God! Dropping Jackson Bates on the back of his head and neck here. Now gonna snatch him up, and now what? Oh! Right into the corner now. Overhead, belly to belly suplex, and the sound of that was sick. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, oh wait, and Jackson Bates already up to his feet. Jackson Bates, black flag to Floyd Crimson, and it's over. But Jackson not gonna cover him right away. And I mean, if you've seen a Crimson match before, you know it does take more than what it ordinarily would for you to put him down. And now, more black flags. Jackson's gonna get him. Another one here. No, Crimson reversed it. Crimson with the F5! And oh my gosh, he put everything into that. This is, what are we seeing? I mean, haven't even had time to process that Crimson is here in UHW. Oh no. And now another one. Now another one. Oh! Jackson Bates is no small man. Jackson Bates is a huge guy himself. And look how Crimson just effortlessly threw him and spun him into the goddamn air. Why is he here? He should not be here. I'm just gonna say it. This man was on, I don't care if I get fined, right is right, damn it. And this man was on trial for manslaughter. And somehow he's out. Somehow he's back in pro wrestling after what he did. Now look at this! A burning hammer to the flag bearer. And look, and I know there's no rules in a UHW ring, but this man is just taking liberties at this point. Look at Jackson. Jackson showed up to work expecting a pro wrestling match, and what he got was a fight with an absolute monster. Look at that sternum first until the exposed turnbuckle. And another burning hammer to the floor. And Crimson going for the pinfall. Jackson, kick out! Kick out, damn it! What? What the hell? You gotta be kidding me! After everything that I've witnessed on this network, this has to be the absolute most shocking. What is Crimson doing? Crimson is the new UHW champion. Just about 5 minutes ago, we saw him at the ramp, and I haven't even had time to process that. Now he's the world champion in UHW. Ladies and gentlemen, this may be the end of UHW as we know it. Crimson is back, and ladies and gentlemen, that's gonna be it. Oh, hold on. Hold on now. Wait, we're trying to get the lights back on here. I don't know what's... Wait a minute! Wait a second! There is no way in hell! There's no way! X is back! X is back, damn it! Here's the battle, damn it! to be a classic. A bad example in the new world champion. Crimson are face to face. All hell is gonna break loose, and I mean every bit of it, Jack. Good night.
Where you can see inside my shell, I wait and bleed. I felt the air rise up in me, kneel down and fell a stone on this. I wonder out where you can see inside my shell, I wait and bleed.
Job's done. Now, give me Crom, like you promised.
Just what I needed. A killer. Thank you, Crimson. And don't worry. You're still gonna get Crom, my boy. We just need to make sure that everything goes as planned. And now that we got Jackson out of here, it's just a matter of time.
What about that homo with the purple hair and Daisy Dukes?
Our ex? You gonna kill that clown at Rebirth, my boy. He ain't got his little butt buddies with him no more, so we ain't got shit to worry about. We good. We finna fuck shit up for real, for real. Chase. I'm glad you here. Duncan gonna find out about all this soon, and we gonna need you to kill him at Rebirth. 'Cause if you don't, we kill you. But that won't be a worry. I got faith in you, Chafe. Do what we need you to do.